How to stream on TikTok via your computer. We need to download the TikTok Live Studio. How do we do this? We go to tiktok.com/studio/download. I'll leave the link for that underneath in the description. Then here it says free download for Windows. It's gonna download up here if you're using Firefox and down below here if you use Chrome. If this doesn't appear for you, make sure that you log in on TikTok. Before I'm actually gonna install this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on Get Access. Here it explains to you what you need to do to be able to go live on TikTok. So 7 days trial access required. You can get access by meeting the requirements below. You get 7 days of live streaming on TikTok. What do you need to have for this? 1,000 followers on TikTok. Your access to go live has been banned for less than one time in the last 30 days. So you haven't been banned in the last 30 days. Your access to go live with Live Studio is not banned or revoked, which isn't the case for me. And I have more than 1,000 followers. So you see all these ticks here. Now we have the 180-day access requirement. For this access, we have to have done the trial period of 7 days. Then your access to Live Studio has not been revoked during the trial period of the 7 days. You go live for more than 25 minutes at least 2 times during the trial period. So we went live on TikTok in the 7 days we tried this in for at least 2 times for at least a duration of 25 minutes. It can be a lot longer if you want to. Access will be automatically renewed for another 180 days after expiring so you can have another 180 days of streaming on TikTok if you meet this requirement down here. You go live for more than 25 minutes at least 2 times in the past 30 days. So basically you have done the trial requirements also in this part. Getting your access revoked, so when do you not get any access anymore? You will lose access to the Live Studio if there are repeated violations of the community guideline, or if you don't meet the requirements to go live. So if you don't meet any of these requirements, you can't go live. You can get access to the live again if you meet the access requirements. So if you do this again, you can go live again. Now I click on Get Access, and now I activated my trial of 7 days. So now I need to make sure that I complete the 25 minutes and 2 times of streaming, and then I get access to the 180 days as well. Now it says download here, but we already clicked on the button. So if you download here again, you'll see that it says that I'm preventing because we already downloaded it. Now we'll open the download. So if you didn't do the access yet and you don't have access to the live yet, make sure to do that. If you don't have the requirements yet, make sure to set that as a goal and work towards them. We can set where we want it. I'm just gonna put it on my C disk. Just give it a minute because it's a program that needs to install. Please don't mind the fact that I have 60 notifications in my inbox. Okay, and now if we click finish, it will run it immediately because we tick this box. We're gonna allow the access to the internet. Okay, it seems like Windows took over my microphone and bumped the volume of my microphone like crazy. So be aware of that might happen. Welcome to Live Studio. So we need to log in, and then here it starts on Live Studio. For beginners, set it up now, or we can import from other tools or go live immediately. So let's just set it up now. Again, it took over my microphone and bumped up the volume. I really don't like that it does that. That's really annoying. We can select what kind of audio we want in here. It does it again. Oh my god. Let's just pick the normal mic. But please stop bumping up my microphone volume. And then we click on next. And this is a quick speed test for the internet speed. We will apply the settings that work best for your internet speed. So it took an upload of 33 and a download of 205. I did a quick speed test myself, and our upload is actually 300. So I think that this app might not be able to do more than 33, which is high enough upload, so don't worry about that. But as you see, we can do like 1080p, 60 FPS, 1000 bitrate for this. So we don't have to worry about it all. We can actually edit the camera or say okay. So I'm just gonna click edit camera for now, see what's happening. Here we can click whichever camera we want to use. Here we go. I'm selected the camera down the back. It doesn't seem to, as you guys see. Oh, yeah, okay, we're here. Hello. I selected the camera down in the back there, hello, because obviously we are recording this video with this camera. And I can't use both at the same time. I also see that I need to like get rid of some cables down there. Next, it's gonna do the upload speed again. Oh, now we're getting a higher upload speed. No, it bumps us back down. I don't know why, but this is enough, so we're okay with it. Video quality, I'm just gonna leave it on 1080p for now, just because that's the highest. But if you get like a really pixelated screen, you can set this on 720p instead, and then the bitrate doesn't have to spread out over that many pixels, and it actually looks more crisp even though you have less pixels and less resolution. The other bitrate, 256, is fine. You can also set advanced things here. Stream latency, you can have like some delay in your stream. You can use the encoder. As you see, I very much have a choice. Hard encoding may optimize your live experience. So normally you can choose between your CPU and your GPU, but it doesn't seem to give me any options here. Codec compatibility mode, you can turn off here if you want to. I just keep it on. Encoder shift, color space, and color range are automatically set, so we don't have to do anything of that. And then here you can choose what kind of stream you want. Do you want landscape or portrait? Because it's going to be on TikTok, I'm going to choose portrait. You can still choose landscape, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it makes more sense to do portrait because we're on TikTok. And I'm going to finish it. Welcome to TikTok Live Studio. Get started takes about 3 minutes to complete this guide. Okay, expires in 7 days. Yeah, like we said before, we have to do the 25 minutes in 2 times. Here, what we see is this is my desktop right now, and this is my camera. We can make it bigger or smaller if you want. It kind of feels weird that it's the back camera right now, I have to say, but you know. We see that the follower goal is kind of up here and not down here. You could put it, oh, whoops. I was going to drag it. You could put it down here, but as you might know, in TikTok there is also going to be text underneath there. So your stream title and stuff like that is going to be appearing down there. So I would not recommending putting anything here. There's also going to be a like button and everything, right? And people joining in chat. Here we can set up alerts. Seems like we already have some kind of alert set up. If somebody follows you, you can also have a different layout, like the layout next to each other. The duration of it, you can set a background color, alert for followers or gifts, and the opacity of the alert box, you can also mute it. You can set it for followers. We can have the text be custom and stuff like that. We can upload an image if you want to. Set the colors. The same for gifts here as well. And then the alerts are already in here as well. As you see there's a really tiny box right here. You can also click on this eye and they will not appear. Same for goals. You can also hide those if you want to, or go to the cogwheel and you can set everything here. You can set a current follow goal, a gift goal, for example. We can have a description on it. We can have the desktop camera. You can also set on the different display. So display 2 for me, as I'm using 2 displays right now. You can set the different camera. You can set a picture in the back. You can set a picture for the background, for example. Right now it's just blue. We can also add multiple other sources by clicking on here. Image, text, video, goal, leaderboard, alerts, chatbot, link, and these are all kind of capture devices. For example, cast from your phone or your camera, your capture device if you're playing from a console, for example. I would recommend if you're playing games, using the game capture instead of the display capture, because now if I click out of the game, they will see my desktop, where if you use the game capture, if you click out of the game, it will just be black instead of showing your desktop, so you won't spill any information on yourself. If you want to make more scenes like I did here, what we do is we're going to add a scene down here. Click on that, and you can click on any new scene. I'm just making a blank one for portrait, or you can make like a landscape again here. And then you can switch between all these scenes by clicking on them. And add more sources in by clicking on add source down here. Here is a button that we can press for recording. We can also set the settings again by clicking on this button. We got all these settings that we had before. We can set them differently for record, what the format you want to record in and which folder you want to save in, and in-game overlays for if you're using only one monitor. Here you can set the sound, your microphone, and other audio that's coming in. You see that you're offline here. If you would click on start, we will see that you're going to be online. We can also preview on mobile. So this would be how it looks like if somebody is watching your stream on TikTok. Here you will see the chat. You can talk with people or the activities. You can see the live data here, how many people are watching and stuff like that. And you can see some computer information, your CPU and your memory, how good they're holding up. And the upload, the bits you're uploading at the moment to TikTok, the frame drops you have had, a coder FPS, and the FPS of the video. Here are some tools. Live goals you can set here. You can make a mark in your broadcast, and here you can also highlight something. If you want to pop out the screen, you can also do that by clicking on here. If you want to bring up this tutorial, you can click on your own avatar and then click on tutorials, and that will be back. We can also set live information by clicking on this edit button here. Cover image we can add. We can also auto screenshot it. We can add a topic. We can choose a topic, for example, gaming, if we're going to play games, and we can choose one of the games out here. And we can give the title from the stream down here as well. Also add a live schedule here so people can find us back. And we can also targeted as branded content, which is like for advertisements. In the tab moderators, we can see who is a moderator in our chat, in our live stream. Right now, I don't have any. That was a quick overview for how you can stream on TikTok via the computer. This way you can actually stream vertical via the PC with your gameplay and stuff like that without having to use a mirror or having a weird over-the-shoulder shot. If you want to know more about TikTok, I have a video where we explain how you can grow on TikTok. I'm saying we because I'm kind of a TikTok noob, but I'm talking to a TikTok expert right there. Let's jump into that video and see how you can grow on TikTok.